will I get enough engagement to really make Instagram even worth it at all? Knowing the trends of your Instagram business account is one thing, but you'll also need to translate that information into your business strategy, right? So to be blunt about it, are you getting enough engagement that you need to make it worth your time? Hey, spoiler alert, algorithms suck. But if you're eager to make the most of your strategies, utilizing Instagram or any platform that has an algorithm, all of them, then this video is probably going to be your biggest priority. Hey, I'm Kayla, the founder of Ivory, where we empower you to use smart visual marketing strategies and resources to massively scale your online business. So if you're into more money, less problems like I am, then hit that notification bell and the subscribe button and stay up to date with our latest resources and tips. In this video, we will be deciding whether you should start hitting publish on your latest Instagram marketing ideas by asking 6 very important questions. And the first question is, are my customers even on Instagram? Before committing to any new marketing strategy, you must first establish whether there is any point. Shouting out about the qualities of your business is a little futile if your words and beautifully curated Instagram photos aren't being seen by the right people. Instagram is an insanely popular platform, currently boasting like 500 million daily views. Chances are your audience is hanging out there. However, there are clear contrasts in the activity rates of younger audiences and older audiences. And likewise, location and business type that you have may influence those rates as well. So take some time to poll your audience and confirm that they are actually on Instagram. The second question you should ask yourself is, how will my Instagram feed fit my brand's personality? It can be very intimidating when you first start an Instagram account for your business. If you've ever spent time there, you'll know that some businesses have mega followings, like 1 million and up. Gary Vee, these kinds of people. They definitely encourage you to start using a similar style, maybe even copying their style. But most beginners will try to do this and copy it, but how can you possibly compare to a brand that has 1 million followers? So if there's anything I can give you tips on, it is create consistency. Take some time to curate an Instagram that matches your brand and aesthetic, and curate captions in your tone of voice. Your audience will appreciate the consistency when they hop from reading your emails to clicking on a blog post and then chatting with you on Instagram. Don't copy, create your own brand. The third question is, do I even have enough time to create content for Instagram? There is no doubt an endless amount of to-do lists for a business owner, and creating another to-do list for Instagram is a whole nother problem in and of itself. It can be hard enough to keep up with clients. Will you be completely overwhelmed trying to keep up with content creation for Instagram as well? New content can be something as simple as a photo with a memorable quote, but the worst thing you could do is post for a few days and then take a whole month off. If that's happening in your Instagram strategy, then it might be time to outsource. Dedicating at least a few minutes each day to Instagram will become necessary. Whether it's communicating in comments or updating people in your stories, you need to create content. So making the time to create content for Instagram is key. Now, fortunately on ivorymix.com, you can get lots of free stock photos as well as sign up for our membership. The fourth question is, do I have enough time to explore trends on Instagram? So if you've been using maybe Facebook marketing, blogging, or any other digital method for several years or months, you'll know that planning and preparation are key. Without a winning strategy, the content will fall flat and fail to make an impact. Whether it's knowing that Instagram stories are on trend or whether it's thinking about the best times to post, You should be thinking about how your audience is going to interact with that content and whether it's on trend with their activity. This means that once you have a business account on Instagram, you'll need to set aside some time, at least once a month, to review your results. And in general, you may need to set aside time once a week for that process. And the fifth question is, will I get enough engagement to really make Instagram even worth it at all? Knowing the trends of your Instagram business account is one thing, but you'll also need to translate that information into your business strategy, right? So to be blunt about it, are you getting enough engagement that you need to make it worth your time? Understanding your specific demographic is vital, while you also need to think about why you're there and what you're trying to achieve, and whether the content is engaging users to do that and to help you reach your goal. Decide on a goal and track the engagement relative to that goal. Forgo tracking likes, follows, and instead track things that are more meaningful, like website clicks. Despite the boost to the ego, it isn't all about likes and follows. Comments are cool for taking the pulse of your audience, but what is the actual engagement you really want to track? Is it clicks to a landing page, leads to your subscriber form? What is it? Which leads us to the sixth and final question: will my content generate leads? Creating content that reaches your audience and gets actual leads will be integral for claiming your Instagram strategy a success. If your content fails to warm up your audience and bring traffic to a sales page or turn them into hot leads on a mailing list, then you're missing the whole point of Instagram. Essentially, let's not focus on our ego, let's focus on the strategies. You want to build on that know, like, and trust factor. So I want to know, what do you think? I'm curious to hear what you think about Instagram for business. Tell me in the comments below, did you ask yourself these questions before you got started on Instagram? And what other ideas and questions have you come across to help you in creating content for your marketing strategy? Now, if you're interested in more ways that you can engage your audience, create content for Instagram, head to the links below, and we will be sending you lots of free stock photos and lots of resources. Snag some for yourself, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we'll talk to you next time. Happy Instagramming.